Hello, my name is Susanna Rodrigues. I'm part of Insta Group, and I'll be the person giving you this training on care farming in this project called Growing Skills on Farms for Budding Learners with Disabilities. Farm work is in fact an opportunity for vulnerable groups. Experts believe farm work can offer a suitable occupation for vulnerable adults because they show positive development in their abilities and behaviors when performing agricultural work. However, there are certain conditions that should be met. The interviews of the pilot project on agricultural work inclusion, named Agriculture Encounters Autism, declared that these positive aspects occur only if the agricultural works are both well-structured and diversified, the staff members are specialists, and adequate cooperation between the agricultural working place and the pedagogical institution is present. However, it's still not clear if the positive effects are due to the agricultural works, the living situation, or a mix of both. Care farming. Care farming is in the use of farming practices for the state purpose of providing or promoting healing, mental health, social, or educational care services. Care farms may provide supervised structured programs of farming-related activities including animal husbandry, crop and vegetable production, and woodland management. Some farms attempt to alleviate the effects of medically unrecognized conditions. Working on a care farm can help vulnerable people gain new skills. Care farming can be even beneficial for the animals on the farm as well. It's also a place that provides an inclusive environment conducive to personal growth. It enables them to connect with themselves, others, and nature while developing autonomy. Study group of participants. Initially, the participants of the project work only 30 minutes a day at the farm, either alone or in groups. Gradually, as their comfort with the farm activity and farm workers grew, the daily work time was increased until it reached 90 minutes. The specific operations were planned in 6 different productive settings: agritourism, animal husbandry, cultivation in greenhouses and fields, product storage warehouse, green areas as are equipped for free time, and workshops for packaging and spinning. What is exactly the specifications operations in which the autism clients participate were? Cleaning and tidying rooms in the kitchen, and serving breakfast on agritourism farm. On 2 cattle farms, distribution of hay along the central aisles. Feed disbursement and milking stalls on the alpaca farm. Collection of eggs and cleaning of cages in the chicken coop. Preparation of seeds in plating trays. Transfer of seedlings, repotting, transfer, watering, harvesting, and selection of vegetables in 2 greenhouses. Pruning of vineyards and olive groves, harvesting of olives and wild herbs and flowers in the fields of 3 farms. Loading of hay and its transport in wheelbarrow at the 2 product storage warehouses. Mowing grass and trimming hedges in green areas equipped for free time. Packaging and labeling of legumes, packing of eggs in cartons, washing and preparation of cases of vegetables, selection and carding and spinning alpaca wool in the packaging and spinning workshop. City farm sustainability. Care farming, green care, or social farming is a fast-growing sector across Europe. It is an innovation at the crossroads of agriculture and healthcare, where the agricultural sector is actively involved in providing care to different client groups. Clients or participants in the vocabulary of care farmers are involved in agriculture production and or farm-related activities. Combining agriculture production with health and social care services is an innovative example of more sustainable rural development and multifunctional agriculture. Care farms offer adult day care services, supported workplaces and or residential places to clients with a variety of disabilities, including people with mental disorders, people with dementia, troubles youth, and people with intellectual disabilities. Activities involving farm livestock are important aspects of farm-based programs, and they are expected to play an important role in stimulating the well-being of care farm participants, many of whom prefer working with livestock instead of activities involving crops. Variety of tasks on farms, collaboration between farmers and social workers. In the context of care farming, a task is a specific operation, feeding animals, carried out as a part of a specific production activity, just like raising beef cattle, which is part of a given category of production, animal husbandry. The farm owners and agricultural workers share their skills and know how to help the social workers make their choices and facilitate the introduction of vulnerable clients to agriculture and its tasks. Organic farming, our methods should be used in the social farms because work environments where chemical residues are present would be unsuitable for the participants' health. When performing their farm tasks, participants have to be supported, if necessary, with verbal or physical help from the farm or social workers present. Generally, in the social farming, participants within the farms or social agriculture cooperatives are fully involved in the agricultural activities and allied services, such as agritourism, catering, teaching, packaging, and sales, carrying out different tasks and contributing to farm activity. More recently, in an in-depth study was conducted by Messani in 2014 on 8 social farming initiatives, where the production process plays an important role. The results show that people with mental illness who work there improve both their relation and professional competencies, especially with respect to agricultural work. However, difficulties were encountered in catering and indirect sales because these activities often take place outside the context of the user's reference and involve getting in touch with people outside the farm. Animals on the farm. The animals on organic farms are, generally speaking, used for production rather than for therapeutic purposes. As such, it is an environment that offers different types of activities and interaction between people and animals compared to other settings. In most cases, the focus is on productive farm work, like feeding the animals, cleaning stables, and milking the cows. However, interacting with animals during these activities at care farms may also facilitate social and cognitive contact with the animals. Animal Assisted Interventions, AAI. AAI refers to any intervention that intentionally includes or incorporates animals as part of a therapeutic or ameliorative process of environment. AAI encompasses both animal-assisted therapy, AAT, and animal-assisted activities, AAA. Animal-assisted therapy, AAT, refers to goal-directed interventions with animals as an integral part of the treatment process for a particular client, like pet therapy. The term animal-assisted activities refers to a general category of interventions without a protocol. Animal-assisted activities, AAI, refers to a general category of interventions without a protocol. Most studies involving AAI deal with interactions between humans and companion animals. Caring for animals can meet the basic social needs for caring for another living being and experiencing reciprocity. Taking care of animals can boost people's confidence and self-esteem and help create a more positive self-image. In interactions with animals, people can experience basic elements of life. Interacting with animals can provide feelings of safety and comfort and allow people to display affection. Keeping animals on the farms. Animals can be one of the attractions on the city farm or social farm. Because of the increasing rules and regulations, it gets more and more difficult for many city farms to buy farm animals. Not all species of animals can be raised in the city. Therefore, be sure to read the regulations regarding animal husbandry in your city. More benefits of the presence of animals. The presence of animals on farms provides real work, close relationships, challenging tasks, and opportunities for reflection. They also contribute to a welcoming atmosphere for various types of participants. Questions to students. You may ask these questions as an example, or you may ask others that are appropriated. Just like, do you like to work with animals? What do you like working with animals? What is your favorite animal and why? What tasks do you like the best or worst? These are just only some of the examples. Moreover, students may be asked to do some artistic work, such as drawing a favorite animal or using another technique. Benefits of farm animals. Farm animals are important to many participants and have a large number of potential benefits. They can provide meaningful day occupation, generate value relationships, help people master tasks, provide opportunities for reciprocation, can distract people from them problems and negative emotions, provide relaxation, facilitate customized care, facilitate relationships with other people, stimulate healthy behavior, contribute to a welcoming environment, make it possible to experience basic elements of life, and also provide opportunity for reflection and feedback. Different types of farm animals. Care farms often have a wide variety of animals, including chickens, pigs, sheep, horses, and cows. There are different types of care farms, including care farms focusing on agricultural production and efficient animal production, and care farms that focus on providing care. The types of animal and the number of animals will vary between different types of care farms. In many cases, care farmers also keep small pets specifically for the participants. Most common farm animals include horses, cows, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens, dogs, cats, donkey, and also rabbits. Activities that should be the basis for the interactions with animals on care farms. Feeding animals, cleaning the stables, moving animals to the field or stable. The exact type of work depends also on the type of species as well as on the participants involved. Stroking and hugging the animals is important as well. Activities with animals on care farms. Characteristics of the studies selected with the literal review based on the publication exploring the role of farm animals in providing care at care farms. This is just some of the examples on the literature review and the publication found. There's like the study design of interviews with 8 participants of care farms addressing the participant experience, where the activities were ordinary tasks in cow shed, grooming, milking, feeding, taking care of the cows, in milking, with a study population of people with mental illness such as depression. Experience benefits on the animals, ordinary work being appreciated, closeness, warmth and calmness, distraction from difficulties, flexibility in tasks, ability to accomplish work tasks, tranquility, and getting energy from Pedersen in 2012. Interviews with 14 participants on 13 care farms addressing the experience with care farm program. Ordinary tasks with different species of animal were the activities, with the study population of people with mental illnesses in general, and there were increase of motivation, responsibility, working at your own pace, and choice in activities from Yakun and all in 2014. Also, as well as study design were interviews with 7 care farmers offering services to children with autism spectrum disorders, ASD, with activities such as feeding, cleaning stables, milking goats, brushing and riding horse, walking dog, cuddle, playing, and tell animal stories. In this case, the study population were children with autism spectrum disorder. And there were benefits experienced such as social support, trustful relationships, living creature to tell stories to, and as well a conqueror of fear. Interviews with 20 current and former participants of care farms between the 22 and 55 years of age. This is what other study design, in which activities were ordinary tasks with different species of animals, and the study population were long-term unemployed people with mental illnesses, some with addiction problems. And the benefits were feeling of familiarity, relationship without stigmatization or complications, meaningfulness, structure, physical activity, variations, and mastery of tasks. Good practices in animal welfare policy. Animal protection laws were enacted as early as 13th century by Genghis Khan in Mongolia, where they protected wildlife during breeding season. The UK Animal Welfare Act in 2006 makes owners and keepers responsible for ensuring that the welfare needs of their animals are met. One of the organizations that developed the animal welfare policy is the Social Farms and Gardens. Unlike most commercial farms, livestock reared and kept on city farms have contact with large numbers of people, many of whom will have no experience of livestock and may not know how to behave around farm animals. Therefore, close and continuous monitoring of the stock is needed. According to the Social Farms and Gardens, the principles of good animal welfare are freedom from thirst, hunger, and malnutrition, freedom from discomfort, freedom from pain, injury, or disease, freedom to express normal behavior, and freedom from fear and distress. The Animal Welfare Act requires that anyone responsible for an animal or a bird will have legal duty to meet these 5 basic welfare needs described above. Potential risks or barriers. Some people may be allergic to the animals that commonly play a role in the therapy. Many people are allergic to the dander from a dog's shedding, for example. For these individuals, animal therapy with a dog could cause far more harm than good. Others may simply be uncomfortable with or afraid of the animals. They may not choose this type of therapy as it would cause them more stress. In some cases, a person may become very attached to the animal rather quickly. This feeling could lead to possessiveness or actually decrease a person's satisfaction with therapy. Additionally, therapy animals that visit hospitals and other long-term facilities may be carriers of certain infections and diseases. There may be a chance of them spreading these infections to other people, making though testing important for any animal. From city farm to social farm. City farms are environmental and agricultural places where children, youngsters, and adults can learn about the urban and rural environment, their interrelationship with plants and animals, and the importance of the seasons. City farms bring its visitors and clients in touch with farm and other animals, food, nature, and each other. There are many city farms around the world. They differ from country to country and from city to city. The concept of city farms, social farming, is often used in therapy of youngsters with learning difficulties or behavioral problems, people with severe mental problems, social disadvantages, or with disabilities. On a city farm, people find a safe place to spend their time, socialize with others, learn or work, and within a natural environment. But city farms do more. Working on social farm advantages. Work provides a sense of purpose and structure. On a care farm, people are given choices and develop a sense of ownership and responsibility for the tasks they do. These activities allow people living with mental health issues to learn about themselves, their capabilities, to develop and self-confidence. They are safe places where people can practice being part of a community, in a space where they are not judged, but they are accepted and respected. There is a communal recognition that everyone belongs and everyone's contributions matter to the wider care farm community. People with learning disability in the United Kingdom experience severely restricted access to education, employment, good quality housing, health, good health care, autonomy, and power, thereby exposing them to multiple layers of disadvantages and social exclusion in society. Distribution of tasks. A typical day might start with checking the livestock and providing them with food and water, grooming, moving livestock and collecting eggs, and then more general farm maintenance. In the farm grows crops, clients might be involved in the harvesting and weeding. The work is varied and follows the routine needed to look after the animals and or crops and keep the farm running smoothly. Care farms provide an environment where all tasks are valued. Physically easier tasks such as collecting eggs are seen as just as vital for the smooth running of the farm, as the more physically demanding tasks like cleaning out the animal sheds. This allows clients of varying intellectual and physical capabilities to exercise choice, independence, mastery, and autonomy, all of which were associated with the positive well-being by the participants. Being given the opportunity to manage tasks alone is an important contributor to improve self-confidence, and taking on responsibilities has the potential to build confidence in the clients. The integration of animals in a care farm environment also creates an opportunity for participants to take responsibility. Values of a specific animal species for different types of participants. Cows are considered large animals with warm, kind-hearted, dreaming character. Some farm therapists said that cows make people calm and bring them into contact with their emotions. Horses are considered large and versatile animals with which participants can form a close bond. Pigs are considered cheerful, roguish animals that focus on food. Especially the small piglets are appealing to participants. Goats are considered curious animals with a focus on participants. They are easy to stroke, but also jumpy and unpredictable. For some of the participants, this unpredictable behavior can be a challenge. Sheep are considered vulnerable animals that are not easy to care. For many participants, lambs in spring are attractive and the ultimate expression of joy. Chickens, being held in a non-productive way, are nice to watch, especially when they can walk outside. They provide a cozy, home-like atmosphere. Conclusions. Performing useful work and taking care of another living being are important. Care farms should find a balance between offering useful work, giving participants the experience of being actual co-workers, and giving them the freedom to interact with the farm animals to develop a deeper relationship and experience emotional support. It is important to remember that this balance should be different from different types of participants. So this is the end of this training, so thank you. In any case, if you have any question, please do reach us at this email or our website. As well, find us on our Facebook and Instagram, and you also can find some resources in our hub of resources in the link down below. So thank you and rest of a good day.